I see you. I see.
I bring it down like.
I see you. I see.
I bring it down like.
Lofi Poli Sci, Mark Pickering, bringing it down Lo-Fi Live with what's going on in the world today. And today we're giving you the second half of last week's list, looking at GDP per capita of countries in the world. Last week we did the top 10 countries. This week, the lowest 10 countries. And our data come from the World Bank and are for the calendar year of 2022, except in two cases, which, as the World Bank decided to keep them on the list, I think there's ample reason to do so as well. You'll see what we mean when we get to them. So let's dig in. And remember, GDP per capita is the GDP of a country divided by its population. Number 10, Democratic Republic of Congo, $586.50 per person per year. Mozambique, number 9, $541.50 per person per year. Number 8, Syria, from 2020, $537.20 a year per person. Number 7, Niger, $533. Number 6, Madagascar, $505 a person a year. Now our top 5, Somalia, number 5, $461.80 a person a year. Number 4, Sierra Leone, $461.40. Number 3, Central African Republic, $427.10 a person a year. Number 2, Afghanistan, 2021, $363.70 a person a year. Number 1, Burundi, $238.40 a person a year. And that's that. 8 African countries out of 10. Definitely some regional bias in this list, just as the top 10 list was regionally biased towards Europe. And can you see something else about this list, about these countries that almost all of them have in common? Democratic Republic of Congo, Mozambique, Syria, Niger, Madagascar, Somalia, Sierra Leone, Central African Republic, Afghanistan, Burundi. They are almost all suffering from either civil conflict, civil war, or very, very recent regime changes and revolutions. Political instability of the highest order, affecting economic development in these countries. And number 10 from last week, so top 10 GDP countries, number 10 was Iceland, with a GDP per capita of $72,903 a person a year. Our number 10 today, Democratic Republic of Congo, $586.50 a person a year. That's over a $72,000 difference between our two number 10s from last week and this week. The level of economic inequality in our world is massive. Full stop. And what about comparing this list to our list from 2 weeks ago that we did on the 10 lowest GDP countries in the world? Remember that one? Tuvalu, Nauru, Palau, Kiribati, Marshall Islands, Tonga, Sao Tome and Principe, Dominica. None of them are on this list today for the lowest 10 GDP per capita countries. Once again, illustrating that the economic development measure we use directly affects our perspective on what countries are developed and what countries are developing. But let's be real. I mean, these lists are just lists, right? They don't matter, do they? I mean, who really cares about any given list? You know, on an individual level, looking at any one of these lists, I might agree with that sentiment. But when you really start diving into the data across variables, across times, across countries, you really start to get a good understanding of the world in which we live, of the planet that we populate. You start to understand the differences, and you can start to question, why are there so many differences if we're all just people? We breathe, we eat, we sleep. We're all humans. We are all bound together. And that's just a snap of what's going on in the world today.
I see.
I bring it down like.
Lofi Poli Sci is more than just me. It's the we that we be. Pickering, signing off.